Ladies and gentlemen, FIGHTSTAR Championships presents 3 3-minute rounds in the amateur lightweight division, sponsored by Bonsai Biotics. And in the blue corner, the record 2 wins and no defeats, weighing in at 155 pounds, representing Oslo Fight Center, from Norway, Phillip, Remy, Nygard. And his opponent fighting in the red corner, the record of 4 wins and 1 defeat, weighing in at 155 pounds, representing Fearless MMA in Birmingham, Muhammed Shazlee.
And here we go with our lightweight bout of the evening. From Norway, we've got Phillip Remy Nygard, and from right here in Birmingham, Muhammed Shazlee, representing Fearless MMA. Shazlee, interestingly, has a 4-1 record, whereas Nygard is boasting the perfect 2-0. Nygard lifts him sky high and is looking for the slam. It's very hard to get the slam in that position. And look at Shazlee's locked up a Kimura. Got the Kimura trap there on the near side. Remy Nygard needs to really just curl that left arm up of his to try to avoid that. And he does very well here and may be able to secure a Kimura of his own, but he's pushing the head down. And in these amateur bouts here at FIGHTSTAR Championships, you can land ground and pound to the head of the opponent when you're on top. This lightweight bout has been brought to you by Bonsai Biotics. If you want the best in biotics, you want Bonsai. Remy Nygard on top here. He was able to deal with that Kimura trap from Shazlee. Shazlee keeping very active with the hips here. He's over on his side, maybe looking for another Kimura trap on the right arm of Nygard, but Nygard's doing well to lock the body and try to move to a better position, maybe forcing Shazlee's head into the cage so that he's got nowhere to go, and when he lands that ground and pound, it will be doubly effective. Notice the hips of Shazlee here being very active. Left hand sneaks through there from Nygard. Interestingly here, Nygard's keeping his posture broken. Oh, an armbar set up there from Shazlee. Warning there to get the toes out of the fence. His left hands land for Nygard. Big left hands, but he's got to be wary of that right arm, which is in the armbar position as Shazlee looks to lock it up here. Nygard gets his elbow out, nullifies that submission, but Shazlee is being very dangerous, and he can end it with any of those submissions of his. The Fearless MMA standout, working off his back very well in a difficult position here against the Norwegian. But like I said earlier, Remy Nygard's got that Viking blood in him. He's going to fight all the way. I reckon the referee will have to pull Shazlee off him if he's going to get any sort of finish. Ooh, Shazlee may be looking for a triangle setup here. This is the problem with Remy Nygard breaking his own posture and keeping his head so low. The triangle is available. He's got his arm locked behind Shazlee's hip there, nullifying any sort of choke, and Shazlee gives it up as we get the 10-second warning for this first round of this lightweight bout. Shazlee pushes him away. Nygard lands a left hook there. Those active hips of Shazlee were excellent, but it was really the first story, and the first round was all Nygard there. He gets the early takedown, a successful and very impressive lift. Ends the takedown. He's able to keep his head on the chest of Shazlee, and Nygard was landing some blows there. But Shazlee looks very calm, very collected. He's a 5-fight veteran. Fearless MMA giving him his instructions there in the corner. I just want to see a little bit more action there. Nygard closed the distance early. Maybe he's not confident in the striking exchanges, and I think that's something that Shazlee's going to have to really exploit right now. Try to establish his range and keep him on the outside. Phillip has some of his own fans in the crowd here tonight, here at FIGHTSTAR Championships 11. If you want the best fights here in the Midlands, you want FIGHTSTAR. Muhammed Shazlee coming out, he's charging forward as Phillip shows a little bit of striking with a switch high kick. But now again, same old story. Remy's got head position. Remy Nygard just with a good body lock. Shazlee's able to reverse the position, gets his hips in front. Could he use that wizard, that overhook to get Phillip to the mat? But Phillip looks like he's got a very good control and lock of the body of Muhammed Shazlee. Just bends him at will, like a stalk of wheat in the wind. Phillip, Remy Nygard ends up on top, and Shazlee again on the ground. Again, we're here in this half guard position. Shazlee was successful at threatening a Kimura earlier in the fight. Can he go back to that well and be more successful? He's pushing the head away. It's a good tactic. Looking to maybe push the hips away, and looking for an Umapalata here. He's got that leg in front, a very good lockdown here. Very hard for Shazlee to get out. There is an armbar possibility here. Goes into full Umapalata position. And he's looking for that pushing armbar. Remy Nygard's showing some very good flexibility of his shoulders, is able to avoid that submission. But Muhammed Shazlee attacking again for a Kimura as he stands up. Can he rip that hand off of his hips and sit into it? Remy opts for the takedown, does Nygard. And unfortunately, this is where Shazlee can be so dangerous. Again, Shazlee's working for that high guard, possibly for a triangle or an armbar combination. But Remy Nygard just pounding through, showing a real grinding force. He's ready to irk out a decision or maybe land some punches, but he's spending a lot of energy avoiding these submissions. Ooh, triangle position again for Shazlee. Nygard's got his left hand in as well, though. Maybe looking to fight that shoulder, and he's stacking well as Nygard. Shazlee maybe looking for the reverse armbar, doesn't quite get it, breaks guard again. That's a good tactic from Nygard. Oh, he leans back for the uppercut, now he's got double underhooks. Nygard just doing so well to use punches to break the distance and get into a nice bit of Greco-Roman grappling here. Shazlee just doesn't seem to have the answer at this point in time with a 10-second warning here in the second round. These three-minute rounds are very quick as Nygard puts a punctuation mark, an exclamation point at the end of that second round with another takedown. Just bending him and controlling him. A lot of upper body strength being exerted here by Nygard, and he's showing a bit of that exertion right now as he takes deep breaths. A lot of urgency in Muhammed Shazlee's corner. Fearless MMA coaches there, trying to will their fighter into establishing some sort of exchange, maybe, and most effectively trying to establish the range here in this third and final round. But we saw something very interesting from Nygard there at the beginning of the second. That inside out kick that he faked to the inside and then went all the way around, kind of around the back door there. It's a slapping kick, but it does get your opponent thinking. So possibly we have Shazlee being a bit gun shy there on the outside. We get the whistle blow, both cornermen out. Nygard's hands are high, he's taking deep breaths. Shazlee looks just as fresh as the moment he entered the cage 6 minutes ago. Let's see how this final round plays out. Shazlee's got to be looking for a finish, so looking for him to go for broke, give him hell. Oh, that faking uppercut, he looks to charge in now. Shazlee might be looking for an ankle pick here up against the fence. He's got that high underhook, tries to flash a knee up and through. Down low, but Nygard controlling the wrist. Now, I know Shazlee's being very calm in this fight, and I think that's working against him here. He really has to get fired up. He's got to get amped up. He's got to win these little exchanges, these reversals. And it's been all Nygard when it comes to the grappling, so this may have been a egregious error by Shazlee, looking to get inside again and try to set up some sort of grappling exchange between the two. Oh, he fights inside with that underhook. He really had to drop himself in, but he sits into the bottom position. Giving up bottom in MMA is Oh, it's a tough decision, if not the wrong one. Nygard has just been grinding it out here. Shazlee can get his hips engaged here, possibly set up some sort of knee shield there from half guard. Looks like he's trying to wall walk and possibly reverse the position here. Ooh, it looks like Nygard's trying to break that half guard of Shazlee and try to move to a more dominant position, either side control or mount, where he can really do some damage. But Shazlee's good jiu-jitsu has been nullifying it so far in Nygard, but Nygard's got that knee slide position. He can just slide that knee across, get out. Brings the knee high now, he's in quarter guard. Look for him to posture up here, ladies and gentlemen, possibly land some big blows. I'm not sure if there's some sort of arm triangle here. I didn't even see it from my angle, but that arm triangle there was obviously tight, and Nygard gets the finish. The fighter from Norway putting a stamp for Oslo Fight Center here at FIGHTSTAR Championships, brought to you by Bonsai Biotics. When you want the best in biotics, you want Bonsai. But Nygard just putting on a grappling clinic there. And unfortunately, Shazlee couldn't get anything underway. Got to be very disappointing for Muhammed Shazlee as he moves to 4-2. But Phillip Remy Nygard, the man of the hour, with 3-0-0. An excellent, excellent performance from the lightweight fighter from Oslo. In ring is coming the announcement just momentarily. What an excellent fight. Shazlee should really keep his head up high because he was doing so well there on the bottom. Just a bit more activity there from the top, maybe getting under him, changing levels a bit more. But I know we'll see Shazlee in the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Neil Hall calls off the contest at 2 minutes and 4 seconds of round number 3. For your winner by head and arm choke, Phillip Remy Nygard. And let's hear for your runner-up, Muhammed Shazlee.